I hate people. Yeah, yeah. I hate people sometimes. Cannot stand the sheep, the lemming thought people, right? Now, that's a strong statement, Miles. Why would you say that? Like, is that a hateful statement? Like, do you hate people individually? Like, why do you hate people individually? Why do you hate people that you never even met before? You haven't sat down and have a conversation with them before. What makes you say this? Why would you say that, Miles? That's a drastic, extreme comment to make. Why would you say that? That's an extremely hateful and sinful way of viewing society. So, my thing is this. It's not that I hate people individually. It's that I hate the level of ignorance, right? And if you know anything about, if you know the definition of ignorance, like you don't know. You weren't aware. Nobody puts you on game, right? On what certain stuff was going to be like. So if the whole society is ignorant, or most of society is ignorant, that means that most of the parents that taught the kids, right, or the grandparents that taught their kids, and all this stuff, that means that the cycle of the blind leading the blind just continues. The level of ignorance is crazy. The biases, the cognitive biases are unreal. Confirmation biases. I forgot the one bias, but where you hear somebody's first reaction to something, you hear somebody first say something, you think that's automatically the right view, right? The inability to independently think, to detach from what people are saying and actually evaluate the situation for what it is and look at the facts and read the stories. That shit is hard to find today. And it's weird, right? Because if you're a person like me, right? If you're a person that thinks for yourself, if you're a person that's smart, intellectual, you have a in-tune intuition with the society, with the world around you. You feel when something's going to go wrong. You know where stuff is going, right? You watch the right people on a consistent basis, right? That tell you the truth. Like it gets to a point where you are so far removed from the average person that the average person can't even freaking like understand you. And so being a smart and intellectual person, it's like a gift and a curse, because it's a gift because you avoid a lot of the bullshit, you avoid a lot of the drama that most people never see coming, right? You see things for what it is. You see people for what they are. You don't try to change people that don't want to be changed. You help people that want to be helped, but you don't change people that don't want to be changed, right? So on that side of the spectrum, it's a good thing. The bad part of it is you're alienated. The bad part about it is nobody understands you. The bad part about it is you're lonely. Now, why are you lonely? It's not that you don't have people around you that you can talk to. It's the fact that the people around you don't understand where you're coming from. It's like some people are unable to understand and digest concepts. Excuse me, guys. That was a alert on my laptop. But it's like impossible for people to detach from their own belief system and actually think that somebody else can be right, right? That's hard to find in today, right? So I find myself in the loop, right? Because I see people doing the same stuff, right? And the other thing is this, right? If you're a smart person and you try to give somebody advice, open advice, you're volunteering advice, they didn't ask for it, that person is going to look at you like you're a fucking parent, like you're a fucking smart ass. Like, that shit is extremely annoying. Because, like, if you're like me, you see the shit finna happen and you're trying to warn them, but they don't want to see the shit. So what does that say about them? Right? These are the things that make me hate the level of ignorance within people. This is why I stay away from a lot of shit. People don't even understand half the shit that they into. They don't even understand the mistakes, the badness, everything that comes with it. And if they do, and even worse, if they do understand it and still do it, what does that even say? That's even worse, right? What does it say in the Bible? Right? When you were ignorant, you did ignorant things. But since you got baptized and now you're in the name of Christ or whatnot, now you know you can be punished for your sins. You know what I'm saying? Now that's an analogy. I'm not going religious on you guys, nothing like that. I'm just using that as an analogy, using that as a metaphor for what I'm trying to say, right? People cannot detach from their belief systems to evaluate the real reality truth. They just can't do it. Some people just can't do it, man. And social media, all that shit is just a big ass fucking distraction, right? Because like, if you're a person that's really self-aware, which is extremely rare to find, if you're a person that's extremely self-aware, like, keep it real. Comment below what you guys think about what I'm about to say, right? When you're on social media, right, and you're a self-aware person, maybe you can have a different opinion on this, right? But if you're a person that's self-aware, right, and you're on social media, don't occasionally you have to delete social media every once in a while, right? Because social media brings some kind of anxiety. It brings some kind of hate. It brings some kind of envy within you that upsets your mental health, and it upsets, you know, your balance in life, right? And then you delete it, you know, and you might download it later, but like you delete it for a while, and by that moment, while you are away from it, you've got clarity, you were more hardworking, you were more focused on what you need to do, right? But the average person can't do that. Social media is just what it is, right? They think you have 100,000 followers, that actually means something. It means you are somebody, and that's true, but it ain't true. You don't know 100. You don't know 100,000 people. You don't know 100,000 people. You know what I'm saying? If you're getting paid off of it, that's one thing. But anyway, I'm rambling on. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. I'll be dropping more videos for you guys. Last week was a little bit of a slow week because of July 4th, but we'll be back rolling on it this week. So salute. Guys, have a good day, good week. Salute. Love y'all. We out.